¿Qué pasa, amigos? My name is Ash, and today I'm bringing with me a bucket full of gaming stories from around the universe that I want to share with you on today's episode of Random Gaming News. And today's episode is all about the next generation of gaming, as in the last few days, a ton of new information, insight, and releases have dropped into the world of gaming. The next few months will be stocked full of new information like this, so be on the lookout for a Random Gaming News episode every Friday. And for those of you who are new to this video series, every week I take the 3 or 4 biggest or most interesting gaming news stories, break them down, and throw a bit of opinion in with it. And for today's first story, we jump right into the next generation of gaming, and according to the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, we are in for the next revolution in gaming. Just 2 days ago, Spencer was raving about the capabilities of the next Xbox, saying, quote, "This upcoming generation will change as dramatically as any since 2 to 3D. End quote. Needless to say, that is a very, very bold statement. The first real test of this theory will be in less than a week, as Microsoft has announced that they will be giving us our first look at next-gen gameplay on May 7th. The show will give us our first real look at what the new Xbox can really do, at least in the current state of technology. But keep in mind that the true power and capability of the console may not be fully utilized for a few years. So passing judgment on Spencer's proclamation may not be a quick and easy task, as the industry will need time to fully comprehend how to utilize the power within the console. With that being said, the specs for the newest Xbox have been impressing even the biggest of Xbox haters, but this declaration by Phil Spencer is still a brave, enticing, and most of all pressure-inducing comment. The ball is truly in Microsoft's court, and with price being a major factor in the console war, we now look to the future for the official announcement and exact pricing details. And with the new PlayStation clocking a near $500 price tag, this leaves the door open for the Xbox to really gain an edge in this area of the battle. But with Spencer's bold statement, who knows if a sub $500 price is even possible at this point. The pressure on Xbox really comes down to the price tag, as well as their ability to produce iconic and exclusive titles early and throughout the life of the console. And while Spencer's comments inspire some optimism and excitement, it ultimately brings an added level of expectation to the product. But I think what this promise really fails to realize is that this console war will really be decided by the titles that each side is able to put onto each platform. Sony and the PlayStation 4 really blew away the Xbox One because they have managed to churn out amazing exclusive titles like Uncharted, God of War, and The Last of Us. Even though the Xbox has been superior in the hardware division, and by all accounts will yet again be king of the hill in this arena, I believe the real war will be fought in the titles themselves. And this will smoothly transition us into our final 2 stories, featuring 2 new installments in the massive franchises of Assassin's Creed and the Battlefield series. First, we will dive into the new Viking world that will hold the story of the next Assassin's Creed game. Appropriately named Assassin's Creed Valhalla, this next chapter in the series will immerse players in a truly badass world of murder, war, and, well, assassinations. Creed has nearly hit every conceivable era and historically famous civilization at this point, and this world will be one of their best and most developed yet. The immersive and dangerous gameplay will be utilizing the power of the next generation of consoles, unlocking new capabilities and pushing the horizons of the franchise to the limit. Luckily, for those who won't be able to drop about $500 on a new console this fall, the game will also be releasing on the current generation of consoles. And while the announcement just dropped a few days ago, the official reveal trailer hit the internet a little over 24 hours ago, which I will have linked in the description for everyone to check out for themselves. The visuals are stunning, but we are not lucky enough to see any gameplay this time around. And while it's very easy to get hyped over a trailer, I will continue to withhold judgment until we really see what the game is about. With that being said, I love the idea and concept behind this game, and I would love to see the Assassin's Creed franchise take a slight turn this time around by making this installment a little more about larger scale battles and territorial conquest, wherein we would be leading a tribe, conquering new lands, and slowly destroying the empire of the ruthless king we saw in the trailer. But whatever they do, I'm excited to see yet another next-gen launch title get added to the list. And finally, we move on to the biggest story of the day, well, at least for me. Just the other day, EA revealed that they would be releasing one final content drop for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Yeah, Ash, what a huge story. But wait, this is significant because they also stated that this would be their final content update for Star Wars, because the team at DICE wants to focus on finishing up their latest installment in the Battlefield series. This is really the first solid confirmation of a new Battlefield game that we have really seen, and not only does it solidify its existence, it gives us a near exact release date as well. As the series typically releases in the fall, we now know that the next Battlefield game should be releasing in October of 2021. Sadly, this is the extent of what we currently know about the next game in the series, but as for my hopes and expectations of the game, I firmly believe that the setting will be some form of futuristic warfare. The last couple of Battlefield games took us deep into the past, with settings taking place from World War I to World War II, and even before that, the titles really focused on modern warfare, and a futuristic time frame will truly allow the team at DICE to utilize the power of the next-gen consoles. And while World War II is great and everything, a futuristic setting is the right play for the franchise in my opinion. It supplies them with unlimited options and creative potential that the team at DICE can really use to show up and show out come fall of next year. But at the end of the day, no matter the direction this next Battlefield game takes, I will truly be excited to see how it plays out and how crazy a game like Battlefield can be on the next generation of consoles. With the absence of E3 this year, I'm getting the sense that new game reveals and content updates could happen at any moment. And when it does, be sure to tune into Random Gaming News every Friday, where we will dive into the prior week's gaming news, updates, controversies, and more. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Make sure you hit like, click or tap that subscribe button to become the heart of this gaming channel, and be a part of the conversation in the comments below by telling everyone how you feel about any and all of today's gaming stories. And for more gaming analysis, news, reviews, and opinions, stay here on Ash Hart. And as always, thanks for watching.